Hello again, high school football fans, and welcome to this week's Friday Night Blitz High School Football Power Rankings. We are down to the final 3 weeks of the regular season, so playoff spots and district championships will be decided from the action on the field. One key game involves two really good one-loss teams that are on the verge of cracking our poll as Kerrville-Tivy visits Alamo Heights this Friday night. Remember, rankings are based on team performance within their classification. At number 10 is Steele. The Knights had a dominant first half before cruising to a 24-14 win last week over New Braunfels. Steele can inch closer to a playoff berth with a home win Friday night against Smithson Valley. However, health could be a factor as the Knights have a couple of key players out and others who are questionable at this point. At number 9 is Madison. The Mavericks have evolved into one of the best teams in the city, and this year's squad has the look of the glory days of Madison football when they were consistently a regional contender. The Mavericks crushed Lee 56-6 last week, and Friday night take on MacArthur in the M&M Bowl. At number 8 is Brenham. The Bears defeated Clark 42-28 last week and can clinch a playoff spot with a win over Stevens Friday night at Ferris before a looming showdown with undefeated OConnor next week. At number 7 is Canyon Lake. The Hawks smashed Burnett 43-0 last week and now are 3 wins away from their first ever undefeated regular season. However, it's a tough 3-game stretch starting Friday night at Fredericksburg. At number 6 is Fall City. The Beavers had an easy time last week in a 42-14 win over Pettis. Now, the biggest game of the season. It's the Battle of Unbeatens Friday night in Fall City as the Beavers host the Charlotte Trojans. At number 5 is Warren. The Warriors got a surprise scare last week as they just squeaked by Taft 10-7. They will have to play better this week as they take on a strong Brandeis team Friday night at Gustafson Stadium. With the win, the Warriors can clinch a playoff berth. At number 4 is Lavernia. The Bears were off last week but resumed play at home against a much improved and Gonzales Apache team before a looming showdown with Bernie next week. At number 3 is Wagner. The Thunderbirds smashed Jefferson 69-0 and are now averaging more than 60 points a game for the regular season. Friday, the Thunderbirds host the Burbank Bulldogs before a likely district championship game next week against Veterans Memorial. At number 2 is OConnor. The Panthers remain in the hunt for their second straight undefeated regular season with a 33-18 win last week against Marshall. You can watch the Panthers live this Saturday night when they take on the rival Clark Cougars in the high school football showcase game right here on KCWX-TV. And number 1 again, the Judson Rockets. The Rockets did something that nobody else has been able to do in a whopping, get this, 282 straight games, and that is shut out the Smithson Valley Rangers, as Judson's 28-0 win keeps them atop the district standings and atop of our rankings. This week, the Rockets travel to New Braunfels Canyon to take on a Cougar team coming off an upset win over East Central.
Tonight's high school football power rankings are brought to you by Mattress Furniture For Less. Quality furniture, incredible prices. Plus, buy it today and get it today. Now with 3 San Antonio locations.
Check out the best live radio coverage of area high school football on tsrnsports.com and the TSRN mobile app. And check out the best live television coverage with the High School Football Showcase each Saturday night right here on KCWX-TV. And that is this week's Friday Night Blitz High School Football Power Rankings. We will see you again next Wednesday night and every Wednesday night throughout the season.